From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
That's my victory slurp, as I almost coughed down copy. Hello, everybody. You've made it to a Titillating Tuesday. Enter the Geekosphere, episode 96. And we're almost at 100, which is kind of amazing because I didn't think I would get this far. But that's my lowly excuse of everything that's going on right now. And I want to thank everybody that's here right now that made it into the chat so far, because we got 12 people hopping in right now and commenting away. Like Franco Walker, who says, please subscribe and hit the bell and share and hit like and select live chat. Hello, Franco Walker. How's it going? And we also got Jason Fox of 540 Studios that dropped in also as well. Hello, Jason. We got the illustrious Lord Thoft that is here all the way from wherever he's at right now. Plus, on top of that, we got Vince Womack, who's another illustrious wrench of mine, who says hi to all you nerds and nerdettes, and hello to you as well. We got everybody's favorites, Polar Bear, Snortopoopus, Cuber, who says, "Howoo, humans and other critters. Nice to see you." And we got everybody's favorite trauma warrior in the whole entire universe of this Geekosphere, Wendy, Trauma Warrior, who says, hello, CRRC and chat. Hello to you, Wendy. Nice to see you. And who else have we got also in this chat? We got our illustrious Lucky Penny, who is happy as happy. Yes. Because I was going to say something else, but it's still within that time limit, and I can't say anything offensive or anything that comments you defecating. So, hello, Penny. How's it going? Nice to see you. And who else have we also got here? We got Madhouse Retro Gaming, who says, hail all. Nice to see you. Great to see you here. And who also wonders, how goes it all? I posted my first YouTube video 2 days ago. Well, congratulations, man. Awesome to hear. Great to know that. Well, I shall definitely check it out then, Madhouse Retro Gaming. So congratulations on becoming a YouTuber. And may the pain of making constant videos and trying to keep up with algorithms not drive you mad. So we also got Tina the Naughty Dragon that's also here. Hello, Tina the Naughty Dragon. Nice to see you. And we also have our Techno Symbian Geek. I can't talk today. Who says yo-yo, and I do have a yo-yo, by the way. So, and we also have Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Happy Tuesday to you too, man. Nice to see you. And we got Madman number 4, if I can find his name again, because I saw it right here, and there it is right there. Hail to you, man. Nice to see you as well. And great that you could join us. On top of that, we also have our illustrious Canadian Spider-Man, who says, hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Great that you're here. I'm glad that you dropped by, dude, you know, and hope everything is going well in BC. That being said, considering how I ranted and raved for about maybe 3 minutes at this point, let's welcome everybody.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Jason Fox, you're number one today. How's it going?
That's normally I'm number one normally. So I'm happy to be that again. So hello everybody. How is everybody? No, it's good to be here, man. Good to be here, man.
You're just so
I'm all good.
narcissistic because you have to be.
Oh
number one.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm always, an ego. So that's what we are. We're egos. But no,
that and you
I'm good.
make Appian sad now. So-
Hello, puppet. Right,
Hello.
cheerio, good chaps.
How's it going?
I do believe the coleslaw is ready.
Oh, really? Oh, Pip,
Yes.
and how do you do? That's awesome.
Indeed. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
And we also have our Techno Sapien geek, Tom, all the way in the Maritimes there. How's it going, man?
Maritimes, eh? Yeah, for sure. We're all right here, and then it's go doodly doo.
Yeah, sure there, eh?
Ted, get away, Ted. Sorry, that was Ted. I apologize. That was not me.
Whatever you
Ted
said, I agree.
Yes.
Ted just Ted hasn't been heard online in a while. Ted, go away. If anybody watches Foggy Brains, you know who Ted is. Go. Never mind.
Exactly.
I'm back. Hi.
Yes.
I love
Hi.
everybody.
Hi.
He's a maritimer.
He's speaking fluent Maritimese.
Yeah, he's
Kinda
a
sounds
traditional
like Farmer
maritimer.
Fran from Waterboy.
Maybe it is. So, God.
wants
Yeah, I hope everybody had a pleasant weekend this weekend, and that everything is going pretty good for everybody else. How about you guys?
Indubitably.
Ooh, Appian is
Quite
on a
extravagant, if you say.
ooh, so
my
elegant you are.
weekend. My
Oh my
weekend
gosh.
was actually pretty fun. I joined one of my friends and helping him DJing and stuff like that because he's a DJ and stuff like that. So we had a lot of fun. It was fun being on. It was fun being on stage again. I haven't been on the stage for a couple of years, so it was kind of fun. And just having
Yeah.
a great time.
And Appian, what about your weekend? How was it going?
It was good. I started watching a show called The Outpost, and I binged watched the first 2 seasons, and it's actually pretty good. It has a female character. She's kind of a girl boss at first, but then she starts to get taken down a peg, and it's a fun fantasy show. I don't know.
Oh,
How old is it?
There's 4 seasons in total, and they're about 13 episodes a season, an hour long.
Is it on Amazon, Netflix?
The 3rd and 4th season are on Freevee, so I had to buy the first 2 seasons. The first season was only $9 though, so it was really it was a super steal. And then the second season was a steal too. I think it was only $13. And after watching it, it was definitely worth it, especially to own it forever now too. But yeah, it was just an interesting show I found that kind of went under the radar, and it's fun.
Nice.
I love
Tom, what about your weekend?
Should I go on about it? I've been
Sure.
No,
You can
and that's one my vlogs are going to be talking about that along with a few other things. I had a suffering of a relapse of mental health this weekend. It was bad, but you know what? I'm through it now. I'm going to go move today, and some things have turned around, and I'm about to get my book finished, and just sometimes you know what it's like. You put so much work into something, you're like, it seems stressful sometimes. It's like,
oh god,
where's the
Yeah.
So it was Saturday was bad. Saturday night I haven't been that low in a long time. But that's why I say take care of your mental health, people, and your physical health, because physical health will lead to better mental health. So but again, that's something I'm talking a lot about in my vlogs and many other things like that. So stay tuned.
There we go.
Oh, I did watch a lot of movies though. I did watch the Jackpot with Cena and whatchamacallit.
How was that?
It wasn't bad. I liked it.
Was it a comedy? Is it funny?
Yeah.
That's
Comedy.
good.
So I was enjoying it. What's her name? From she was with
Aquafina.
Whatever her name was again.
Oh god, no.
Then also I watched The Union. That was good. The Union. That's with Marky Mark. So Mark Wahlberg. That was pretty good. So and, I watched Twisters.
Man.
The new Twisters.
How was that?
I enjoyed that. The new Twisters was really good. I will say I enjoyed it a lot. Actually,
really,
it was pretty fun. Yeah, the effects were really cool, and it was just a cool story. Some just all unknown actors that I knew. I didn't really know anybody in there. I'm like, okay, this is not bad. I enjoyed it. So yeah, no, Twisters was good.
That Union one, that's the one with he's also with Halle Berry, right?
Yeah. Still looking good.
I'm debating about whether or not to watch that.
That was fun. It was fun, and you can tell they might build on more eventually the way that it goes. So it's like you could do much with that. So I enjoyed it.
I love Halle Berry. I love the fact that when she got a Razzie for Catwoman, she brought her Oscar there to show that like I can win the best award and the worst award. I have so much range as an actress.
I got both ends of the spectrum.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Well,
into the mountaintop and the mountain bottom.
I covered the whole mountain. Oh my God. Well, not to damage not to damage Tom's mental state, but we get into the fun part of the show at the beginning of the show, which is called
Stupid news.
And what do we got in stupid news today? Well, I'm going to tell you what we got in stupid news today because I can't talk right now, thus making it stupid as well. So let's see. We got this going on apparently, and I hope everybody's so prepared for this now that apparently The Who, and not the band, but I'm not going to say the world something bunch of morons. Apparently, yeah. Who are you?
Band. Really great band.
Great band. Apparently is ordering governments to prepare for mega lockdowns. Due deadly monkeypox strain.
That's so much more serious than a regular lockdown.
Yeah, I know, right?
That'll cause
deadly monkeypox.
riots, anybody? I'm sorry, but that'll cause issues.
It sounds like the plot to like the 28 Days Later movie.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it, though?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I thought monkeypox only affected, I don't know, when you do something from the back door. Let's put it gently that way. And a certain demographic of people that enjoy such activities. I don't know. I don't know.
Airborne now.
Oh,
everything
yeah,
seems
apparently
to be airborne. So you.
So, yeah. You know what? I don't think people are going to be falling for this a second or third or fourth time now. At this point, probably. So, I rebel against this. Let's just put it this way.
Probably a toilet paper company that wants
kind
to
of
sell more toilet paper.
Yeah, exactly. So,
what kind of mask are you going to wear? Diapers? Like what?
Yeah, probably full biohazard suits. So, yeah, because it's officially election season. That's when they roll out the next deadly disease. So, my God. And let's see, Canadian Spider-Man. They do not understand that the evidence is in, and lockdowns cause far more harm than good. There are no positive outcomes from lockdowns. Exactly. Jeez, you think they'd learn this?
Dude, our world is in a recession. We're in a recession because of the last lockdown. That's why we're in a recession because of the last lockdown.
We'll have to start voting for presidents like it's American Idol. Like you have like a phone number you call in and place your vote when like they're on screen, like straight up American Idol. American president.
Yeah, right.
Cast your vote.
Can you imagine? Wow. Oh my God.
They probably have a lot more voters. I'll tell you that.
They probably would.
Not having to leave your house. Lazy people would love that.
Oh yeah,
totally. If they do lockdowns, I work from home either way, and I'm mostly home either way. I'm Norwegian. We like to be home most of the time.
There we go. So, yeah, apparently you can get from touching someone's hand. Oh, is that the new confirmed thing now? On top of that, my God, yes. And Soda Poopus has it right there. Biohazard butt plugs. There we go. Problem solved. So I'm sure some people will get the ones that vibrate. So there we go. Let's see.
It can be infected through person through touch, kissing, or sex. But so just plain touch then? That's dumb. What?
You know what? I'm kind of glad I have a Tyvek suit and a full face mask that I got from work a couple of years ago. So if they plan on pulling this kind of crap again, what I'm gonna end up doing I'll probably get it on video just for the fun of it, is going to maybe the local grocery store with like, all my gear on and make it sound like, there's a big giant hazard taking place and get everybody to run out. Just for shock value. Yeah. I want to keep everybody safe. I'm doing my part. So there we go. Theta Zoid, nice to see you, bud. Good to hear. I'm just trying to get everything ready for my birthday stream on Saturday. Oh, well, happy birthday, dude. Nice. How old are you now? So, and Wendy Drama Warrior, yeah, if the butt plug gets stuck, don't come to my hospital. There we go. So, Wendy, prepare for lots of work and possible overtime. So there we go. And Vince Womack, yeah, wear a plague mask just for fun. Yeah, I should.
So just a quick note, they're now saying even coughing, sneezing, and even talking or breathing can cause spreading of it. So they're really spreading. They're really making. Yeah.
Really?
Well, not much we can do about breathing.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
So I guess
we're
gonna get it no matter what. Then. So.
Oh my God.
I like that
lockdowns are gonna happen
by the People's Voice community. And who fact checks them? Who fact checks the fact checker?
Actually, this is the Canadian government site. So this is actually Government of Canada site saying this. So it's like, oh boy.
Yep. I'm going to do what they did like in, remember that movie, The Abyss? And what was it? To combat the immense pressures of being underwater, they had this kind of like liquid kind of stuff that they could actually breathe, like kind of like amniotic fluid or something like that. And I'll probably go around there, thereby eliminating breathing altogether. So there we go. Yeah. So
and
yes,
Ed Harris said he hated working on that movie. He said like there was a couple times he almost died.
Just give me a mech
I can
suit
believe
and I'll
that.
just crush everybody.
Mech suit, yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Just like in The Abyss. That's right. Let's see. And next for stupid news, in education, apparently schools are removing analog clocks from exam halls as teenagers cannot tell the time.
What?
Yeah. So,
Are you serious?
apparently I'm serious. Yes. So
what the fuck?
How about teach them? That's what school's about, to teach.
yeah. So to anybody out there that happens to be watching this on the rewind, the shorthand points to the hour, the longhand points to the minutes. The other slimmer looking one that goes faster around the clock is for seconds. There you go.
Seconds.
Yes, seconds.
There.
And
just taught everybody.
And each number is the passing of 5 minutes on the minute hand. There we go. Problem solved.
I used to study that clock like a scholar in school, man. Like when I was in school, I would watch that clock.
Yeah, you're like, 3 o'clock, get out of here.
Yeah. God,
I knew everything.
That's what made me into such a clock watcher now, right?
Right.
Oh God,
it's not the same fun watching a digital clock.
No, it isn't really. No, I just like to see that second hand just go constantly and just okay, there's 1 minute. There's 2 minutes. Frick. Jeez. Vince Welbeck, speaking of seconds, going to get another piece of that lasagna. There we go.
Ooh,
now you live in. You can do it. I believe in you.
You can do it.
Yeah. So, and Padawannabe, why do we need clocks at all? Just ask Siri or Alexa.
Oh, no, don't say that.
No.
Give them any ideas. Man, when I moved out here, I stopped wearing a watch. That's so cool. Yeah, man, because my phone has a watch. Oh, it's kind of the same thing. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
I don't need a clock anymore. I have a phone.
You know what we should do? Just put up analog clocks everywhere in society, and thus confusing the younger generation.
It'll be like that scene from Hook. That scene from Hook when like there's all the clocks in like the clock shop. Tick tock.
Yeah.
And you can write all the instructions to everything in cursive too. They'll really get lost.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh God, yeah.
I know. Is cursive going to go away because people can't understand it? So then the signatures will just be people's shitty like print.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. That's true. So
I wonder. I haven't been in school in a while, so I'm not sure.
No, apparently they don't even teach that either.
Yeah, they want to get rid of cursive, supposedly. Yeah.
Did they really? Yeah, I figured that cursive would go.
Yeah.
It's too
They
if a fucking analog clock is too complicated, cursive's gonna go.
Didn't they
Yes,
fix the ABC song also, if I don't remember wrong?
Well,
Really?
With it? Yeah.
you think
Oh,
they
God.
would just keep cursive going because it's like, look, you can make like little neat little loops and dips and stuff like that when you're writing and just make it fun for them, but apparently not.
Imagine trying to describe like military time to these kids. It'll be like you're talking a whole other language.
Yeah, exactly. I will aim to do that. Tina, yeah, CRC remembers when the sundial was the new thing. I do, yes. Way
Dude,
back
I
when.
hate to say it, but we always
5,000
joke
years
about
ago.
it. But I think the dumbing down of society is here now. We're here.
Did they also have a moon dial when it was dark and you couldn't read the sundial?
Oh, yeah, they probably did. Yeah, more than likely. I'm thinking. So Pat and wannabe put analog clubs with no numbers, just dots and dashes.
Yeah, you want to make people go insane.
Oh my god. I love that. That's a good idea.
You actually have
Put
to
them-
figure it out with your brain. Whoa,
Put
I
them
know, it's
in
crazy.
put them in Roman numerals
Yeah.
and then really confuse the hell out of them. So, oh my god, that'd be perfect. I would love to see that happen. And well, speaking of confusing now, let's see. Seeing how I'm sure that everybody knows that a new Tomb Raider series is coming out on Netflix pretty soon, which is
Yeah,
pretty
we talked
yeah,
about it
pretty
before, if
good.
I'm not mistaken. It's like,
Yeah. So
I'm definitely watching it.
I'm gonna check it out, and but I can't understand one thing, which brings us to our first article right here. Let's see about this. I can't imagine why, but Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Tomb Raider series now in
That kind of
doubt.
says itself. That kind of says itself. Everything that she has said herself, and you can't have Tomb Raider, sexy and stuff like that, and she's sexualized all that, and blah 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 blah.
Go
It's
figure.
been that old. Yeah, she was all over that. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is Tomb Raider we're talking about. It's Lara Croft we're talking about here.
Oh yeah,
She was a big symbol for women and men, and yeah, she was also one of the hottest girls in games. Yeah, what's the problem with it? But I always say, Phoebe Waller, she's so fucking jealous, because she's not as good looking, as Tomb Raider.
go figure. Go
Croft.
figure.
She was at her hottest when she was a droid in a Solo.
Oh yeah,
That was
totally.
No.
Yeah. Oh, just
when I couldn't see her face.
exactly. My God.
it's not even about. I'll be honest. It's not about even her physical looks. It's her personality that makes her not look good looking. Because
This is true.
It's such a.
It is a
You know, that-
personality.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah, and-
personality. So, yeah. So
Stuff.
this writer who did the Marvels, WandaVision, Agatha that's coming up, the
Can't wait.
droid that was in Solo, the tag along boss lady that was in Indy 5. I mean, I can't imagine why this would fail. Go ahead, put it out there. I want to see what happens. I just want to know. I want to know.
Yeah,
Put it
right.
out there. Oh yeah, I do. I sincerely do. Do it, Amazon. Make it happen. Jeez.
Do it.
Do it now. Yeah, because like Tom said, it's not about her looks whatsoever. It's about her personality. And I'm sure she has a shiny, glowy personality that just makes everyone want to clamor to her as close as possible and just be buddy with her.
Oh, so she's doing the Amazon Prime one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so she doesn't have anything to do with the Netflix one then. All right,
No. So thank God.
that's the one with Haley Atwell and stuff.
Yeah.
And
So this
Okay.
this news I reported like a little over a year ago on the channel that they are wanting her to write this series, and I'm guessing, yeah, and who could have seen this happen around the corner? But let's get into the article. So apparently, Phoebe Waller-Bridge live-action Tomb Raider series that is being developed for Amazon Prime Video is now in doubt. Well, color me shocked. Even though back in May, Amazon officially announced the series, a new report offers the Tomb Raider series may not happen. Well, again, I can't imagine.
Well,
why.
imagine my shock.
Probably has nothing to do with her personality or anything like that, or anything she was attached with.
No.
What do you guys think?
Indiana Jones.
Yes,
I probably read her first draft.
That's true. And yeah, I think Franco sums it up right there. Yeah, everything PWB touches turns to shit. It does. Yeah, especially when she got ripped apart. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. So, and
I'm tired of
yeah,
the man-hating BS. So,
yeah, if they don't want Laura to be sexy, Phoebe is the perfect cast. There you go. This is true. So, well, that's the thing. She's not cast to play Lara Croft.
No.
She wants to write it. That's the thing.
She should cast herself
Right?
as the main villain, like the head of Trinity. That would be perfect for her.
There you go. That's an idea. But yeah, if anything, it's not that she would write it as, as her being a girl boss, because, here's the thing. In the games, she's already quite skilled. She developed her skills, hence the reason why she's a Tomb Raider and stuff like that. She's got the skills to do that. We all know it's going to be the writing, men incompetent, women can beat up, probably men 2 times her size or something like that. I don't know. If anything, she probably is close to, ninja level or something like that on top of that as well. So go figure.
I still want them to do in a live action Tomb Raider, like her signature move where she run and like jump kicks like off of an enemy and like does like a backflip in slow motion and can like shoot her dual guns. Like we still have yet to see that. Like even in the Angelina Jolie ones, they kind of got close, but we still didn't get it.
No, we didn't.
I don't care if it's not realistic.
Tita, I can just see a mushroom cloud over Amazon Studios when the Tomb Raider series implodes under its own weight. Yeah, I can too.
I mean,
so
and if the Netflix one does really well, they're probably not even going to try to compete with that.
Oh God, no. Because the only way, the only way you can make that a success is make it animated first and see how that flies. Because it's been ages since the Angelina Jolie movies came out, like late 90s, I believe it was. Around there,
they did
early
that
2000s.
newer one based off of the Crystal Dynamics reboot. That was basically the game, but in 2 hours.
I liked that one though. A lot of people didn't. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done because it stayed loyal to the game, and I was like,
yeah, it was fine.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. The bike messenger part was stupid to me though, when she's like,
there's
ruining the paint and all that nonsense. But yeah, the stuff on the island was great.
Yeah. But so Puck News, which is run by former editor of THR, writes in their report titled "The Best and Worst of Peak TV" that people within the industry doubt the Phoebe Waller-Bridge Tomb Raider series will see the light of day. So apparently, the report states many insiders placing bets on whether it'll ever come to fruition. No additional.
Right, we lost you.
It just seems like everything she's attached to just has, how should I put it, failed? Oh,
pretty much,
okay.
Pretty much. Yeah,
well, everything that she basically has touched has failed.
Garbage.
Other than Fleabag, I guess.
Pretty much. Yeah, okay.
I never seen Fleabag, but I heard it did pretty well, and she's good in it. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if she even wrote that.
We lost you, good sir. Did we lose him?
We might have.
I think so.
Yeah, we did.
The Netflix Tomb Raider series looks kind of good though. I like that she's like the Tomb Raider from the Crystal Dynamic games, and Jonah's there.
Well, I mean,
Hey, what's up?
I'm
Welcome
surprised
back.
they're doing two. They're allowing them to
Yeah,
do two different
it's
series. That
tomato
would be
design.
confusing. I was like, what? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Yay, he's alive
Yeah,
again.
I'm back. Go figure
Hey.
out what happened again. Jeez, damn internet. Yeah, has anybody even seen Fleabag?
Never even heard of it.
I think Rocco, my buddy Rocco,
Because
saw it.
I-
He said it's okay.
No,
I mean, I
nothing
watched
about
Flea
the
from
series.
the Red Hot Chili Peppers as an awesome bassist, but you know,
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, that's right. It's Phoebe putting a curse on you. My God.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. So
That one.
there we go. Yeah, Rocco's Modern Life. Exactly.
It still cracks me up that
So
she was in
yeah, because
Indiana
guaranteed
Jones.
we will not be getting.
Sorry, I think there's a delay
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
definitely
big
is a
delay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
bastards. That's what happens when I end up getting friggin' stupid updates from Microsoft that I don't want. So
Feel you on that one, yeah.
yeah, I know it's pretty retarded at this point. So, yeah. So where was I? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because if this does go through, guaranteed we're not going to get classic Lara.
Oh no, we're not. We're not at all.
No, we're not.
I think the animated series is going to be better than this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah,
And it's not, and it's not that I want to see a sexy woman on screen with just boobs bobbling out everywhere.
I do.
It has nothing to do with that. Well, okay, maybe you do. You know, but I just want to see an accurate representation of the character on screen. I don't want to see anything modified.
See, that is an accurate representation, though.
Yeah, that exactly.
Well,
she
this
has
is-
boobs.
no,
That's what she's known for.
Well, no, that's true. Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's
I want
Yeah.
lore accurate Laura.
Yeah, exactly.
they would just go around, change it up just slightly for modern audiences. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, right? I mean, if anything, totally rewrite the character or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they'd end up making her, I don't know, like lesbian or something like that, something stupid, or
as somebody said in the
No,
room,
go
make
ahead,
it
go ahead.
Lizzo. There you go. That's where they'll change it. They'll
Yeah.
make her Lizzo. It's like,
Well, they'd
Yeah,
have to make her
exactly.
not privileged. They'd have to get rid of her being from a privileged family and rich.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's hard to have a victim mentality and a victim card when you're a millionaire.
yeah,
she
exactly.
has to,
You know,
and that's famous. We got to be a victim. Yeah. So it's like,
yeah.
Yeah. exactly, right.
Daddy was mean to me, so I had to strike out. Beyond my privileged lifestyle.
Oh yeah, her whole
And,
character will be about her dead parents,
Oh yeah,
and how
100%.
sad she is, and how she can't get over
it'd
it.
be brooding, and then
Yeah,
just throw a necklace
exactly.
in there with pearls, and then it's Batman. It's Batgirl. Oh,
They used to be polygonal. I want that Laura Croft. Oh my god, can you imagine? Oh geez. Vince Womack, yeah, Lizzo can play one of Laura's. Oh my god, jeez. Oh my god. Anyway, no, but they would just totally turn her around, right? Daddy was just bad. I live a life of privilege. I don't know. What was the other thing that was going on a few years ago, even before Indy 5, about Indiana Jones, that essentially, like, he's a grave robber, right? And I don't know, they would probably write something about that into this whole mix of things. That
Well,
I don't
Indiana
know.
Jones is a liar because he says these things deserve to be in a museum, and then he just lets them put it in a warehouse somewhere in a fucking crate.
Yeah.
So he's kind of a bullshitter. This deserves to be in a museum. All right, put it in that warehouse with all the other really mystical shit. I don't know.
That's right. They did the state of Israel bad, right? Return the ark to Israel. There you go. It shouldn't be locked up in a museum. It doesn't belong to you. So But let's
Exactly.
see. So the details of the Phoebe Waller-Bridge Tomb Raider series include that Phoebe Waller-Bridge has been set as writer and executive producer of the new series coming to Prime Video. See, you can already kind of see where this is going anyway. So the series is supposed to be written by Megan McDowell, who is known for The Marvels, WandaVision, and Marvel's upcoming Agatha series.
Amazing resume.
Oh yeah, totally
Being
amazing
serious,
resume.
right? And movies, right? Fantastic
With
stuff.
it also being said, McDonnell is serving as story editor and consulting producer. What could possibly go wrong?
Who
Because the
knows?
Marvels
Yeah.
were so awesome, and WandaVision was so great, and I'm sure Agatha is going to be just blooming with positive reviews about that.
I can't wait to watch Agatha. It's gonna be a fun train wreck.
Oh my god, how many
Why?
times are you going to see her like wink, and that silly song playing over and
It
over
just
again?
looks like a rip off of Hocus Pocus.
It does, isn't it?
Yeah,
100%.
it is.
Oh my god.
It's just Hocus Pocus, and Disney made both. They're just re-stealing their own shit.
Yeah, right? It's complete recycling. Oh my god.
We're writing a story about witches. What do? I don't know. Get out the Hocus Pocus script.
Yeah.
Copy and paste it. No one will know.
If they played that song as the opening song, it was Agatha all day or all the long.
Put a spell on you.
Oh god, I'm just gonna lose it.
If they have one of the witches ride a vacuum like they did in Hocus Pocus, I'm gonna be like, wow.
Oh jeez, yeah. Theatazord, I didn't realize it, but yeah, it's exactly Hocus Pocus
It
3.
is.
The black candle comes
They're
back.
not even,
Yeah.
They don't even have any shame about it. They just rip off their own product.
God.
That's what creativity is nowadays.
It is recycling their own crap. Vince Womack, speaking of mystical shit, has anyone heard anything in the last 20 years going on at the Bermuda Triangle? Got reminded of that yesterday. This is where all the failed stories go, and they're just keeping it secret, I'm guessing.
That's where Willow is now.
Yeah, that's where
Willow's in the Bermuda Triangle. You literally ripped it and recorded it. If you ever want to watch that shit again,
you know what? As much as I enjoyed the movie way back when, I didn't even bother looking at that series.
Yeah, they shit all over Matt Mortigan, like
big time.
Val Kilmer's character. They shit on him.
Oh man,
as they do in Disney stuff.
Well,
tear
of course,
down your heroes
because he's a straight white male. So, God. So Variety also previously reported that the hiring of McDonnell on Tomb Raider as a project that exemplifies the non-traditional approach she likes to bring to boilerplate formats, be they sitcoms or superhero tentpoles. Oh God. In other words, I'm not reading anything about the lore. I'm just going to write it the way I want to write it.
I mean, she hasn't worked on anything that wasn't a superhero product. So what is she talking about?
Yeah. Has no idea.
The sitcom, are you talking about the couple episodes of WandaVision that were sitcom style?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
Every time you say McDonald's, I want a Happy Meal for some reason.
Yeah, right? That kind of makes sense. I kind of want that right now.
Marketing for McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. Nobody will get Happy Meals. They'll all be sad meals.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
No
I just got a shitty toy. Oh, my God.
A shitty toy.
It's all broken. No, you have to put it together. It represents the franchises that are wrecked right now. Oh, I see. Apparently Phoebe Waller-Bridge also previously talked about discussing the look. Oh, here we go. The look of Lara Croft in the writer's room. Oh boy. I can't wait. She has an attitude. She was very deliberate in what she wanted to do. That all changed when they realized that they could market her as a sex symbol, Waller-Bridge said
What?
back in June.
You didn't know? She's a sex
Really?
icon? Okay. I thought you were a fan of the games, Phoebe.
Yeah, I know, right? So she continued.
Doesn't
She's
make
a
sense.
Tomb Raider, so it's an incredible fit. She has to squeeze through tiny rock crevices all the time. See, there's a hint, right? It is a difficult experience squeezing through a small rock crevice when you have larger boobs than if you have smaller boobs. Oh my god! See,
Well,
I knew
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Duh.
This is the justification for making her breast smaller. I see it. I see what
Yes.
they're saying.
You see it right now, right? Yeah. This is how your character is going to change, people. So, oh god. So yeah, go ahead, Jason.
No, because it's problematic to have beautiful females. You can't have like Sweeney. Oh, what's her name again? Sydney. No, what's her name again?
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney. You can't have women like her anymore.
No. Apparently, all women in Hollywood have to have the exact same body type, which is practically anorexic and small chested, right?
No hips
And I mean,
and no boobs.
yeah, no hips,
Or
no
you have to
boobs.
be like Lizzo.
Oh wait, you mean
Yeah, or you have to be like so. Yeah.
Apparently, she's trying to lose weight.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You either look like Lizzo or you look like a man. So they gotta look
what's
like a
happening over
man.
there? She's gonna need a couple years.
So it's like Halle Berry. She has like an Oscar, and she also has a Razzie. So she's covering both bases there, right?
Absolute
So
legend.
yes. So you have to be absolutely the size of a porker, or practically like starving yourself to death. There's no in between.
She looked
That's
really good in
basically-
that James Bond movie, man.
Yeah, she did.
She was the Bond
did.
girl. She was looking good. And
Jinx,
Storm.
Yeah. I'm not going to complain about that. There's nothing wrong with having a beautiful woman.
No,
And I mean, I'm not talking about like lusting after them, or I mean, I'm sure, obviously, most guys do. But I mean, what's wrong with just having a beautiful woman on screen that fits the
Exactly.
character description the way they actually
There's
were?
a lot of
Nothing wrong with
beautiful
that.
men for women, right? There's a lot of hot guys for women out there, right?
Well, yeah. Look at I was just gonna say, look at Hugh Jackman, look at Cavill, look at these guys are ripped and buff. Why is that allowed?
Yeah.
But yet you can a beautiful woman. Like, what the fuck? No.
Exactly.
It all goes back to Thor: Love and Thunder, man. The you flick too hard, damn it scene. The biggest double standard ever in Hollywood. The biggest fucking bullshit. Literally, not even just his chest gets stripped naked in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
If that was a woman,
Yeah.
there would be a fucking
That's okay.
outrage.
Oh, precisely.
If it was a woman character, if it was
because
Natalie
what's
Portman,
good for the goose is good for the gander.
dude.
Oh yeah, 100%. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So you can't have a just one way, people. So, but she as we know, her glowing part in Indiana Jones, that was just, oh god, it was cringe. Even my son was like, what is this bullshit? When we watched Indy 5.
Well,
Oh my god. It was just, and I know when we took when my wife and I, when we took our son and our youngest daughter to see Indy 5, I understand it from her point of view, because she said, Dad, like, all the other kids saw an Indiana Jones movie in the movie theaters. And, and I know that you did, I just want to see, one with you. And I get that. Right. And totally 100% get that. So I really tried not to complain through the movie because I didn't want to ruin it for her. But my son, when he said, like, what is this bullshit? It's like, yeah. And we can't forget McDonald's Marvel's movie, That was the biggest flop of 2023. Oh, God. The Bollywood dancing, I just couldn't stand it. Unbelievable. No.
That scene, man. And the fact that the villain's plot is the same one from Spaceballs.
Yes.
What the fuck? What are we doing?
No, I know, right? But here you can see where she's trying to, like, you know, just take away all the other things that made Lara Croft what she is. Yeah, in video games, yes, she was a sex symbol, you know, because that's how it sold millions upon millions of copies for ages, you know. Being in advertising, and Tom understands this, you know. Well, I mean, all of you guys understand this. Sex sells.
Sex sells.
Yep.
It does.
Look at Henry Cavill.
You know. Yeah, look at Henry Cavill. Exactly. And like what Appion said, you know, yeah, basically stripped Thor down, right? But if it was a woman, yeah, the outrage, the complete outrage.
Oh man, that movie would be like boycotted and shit.
Exactly.
Oh, big time. Except maybe not in China. I don't know. But you know, using this lame argument, yeah, okay, she's incredibly fit. Yeah, sure. You know, you would have to be if you're going to be, like, you know, jumping here and there and everywhere, climbing up this and up that, and raiding tombs, you know. But when you're using an excuse of, you know, small rock crevices, you know, come on, that's just a lame duck excuse. Just, you know, write it the way you want to write it. Make the character look like you want it to look.
As if because they're writing the story, they can't make the cave slightly bigger in the entrance where she's like, that's so stupid.
It is.
You were writing the story. You could make the cave bigger to, you know, account for her bigger breasts. You could have the cave entrance where she slips through fit. But no, the cave is already too slim. You're writing the cave. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right? It's like you have. That's right. If you're writing the universe, basically, you know, the whole world of her, you could just write it so it's slightly bigger so she can get through. Yeah, exactly.
Well, hey, they did it with Angelina Jolie, so that proves it can be done.
Yes.
Hello.
And that movie made millions of bucks.
Yes.
You know?
Sequels. So like, yeah.
Plus, if she's in water, she's got flotation devices. Like, she's good.
Exactly. Right? She would never drown. But, you know, it's already inserting these little excuses here and there, right? Yeah. If you're in the writer's room, then there's no excuse. You could write that entrance or that crevice a little bit bigger. There's no excuse that, you know, she maybe almost makes it to a ledge and doesn't quite make it or something like that, instead of having to stick the landing all the time whenever she jumps or something like that, you know.
Like, I'm sorry, if I'm in the writer's room when she makes that comment, I'd look at everybody else in the room and I guarantee almost everybody else is laughing. Yeah, whatever, okay, and then move on, because they're like, yeah, you're funny. No.
Well, the prerequisite.
No, because
how can we make her tits smaller?
But because she's Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah.
I don't care. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what's on everybody's mind.
Don't mess with the
legend.
God.
Like, they literally had a meeting about, like, okay, we have to explain to them why we made her breast smaller. Like, why? Why is this an actual conversation in a writer's room?
Crevices. Oh, God. Well, that's a thing, right? I mean, because this is Phoebe Waller-Bridge and this is McDonald, right? They've been in big things. So, you know, essentially in the whole writer's room, you just have a bunch of yes people, a bunch of yes men. Yes, we'll do exactly what you say because, you know, we need the money. And, you know, we got shortchanged on writing season 1 of She-Hulk. So we only got paid like $400.
But with that comment, if I may make, they need the money. Well, then do what's right, because you're going to lose money otherwise. Hello, it's like
I know
the common denominator. Deadpool Wolverine. I'll bring it up again. It made over $1 billion. It shows that, yeah, you can do stuff like that and make money. That's what we want, not garbage, woke bullshit. Stop. Oh my God.
No. Pat Wannabe. Oh, that's what those videos are getting worse. The frame you have to fit through isn't to see if you're too fat. If you're too fat to fit on the trail, it's much more boob phobic than we realize. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
boob phobia.
Imagine you're playing the game and you get to a small little crevice and you're trying to get through as, you know, Laura Croft with her big boobs, and then she gets stuck and your character ends up dying. Oh no! Oh, died because the boobs are too big. It's like
death by boobs. Oh no!
If that happened, I would turn the game off and never play it again.
Oh my God!
Actually, I don't
Can
know.
you imagine how many people would be wanting a refund? Jeez.
Yeah, so I got to a part and I couldn't get past. I got stuck. Well, that's your fault. You wanted Tomb Raider to have big breasts, you see. So deal with it.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh God, yeah. We invented widescreen for a reason. This is so true. My God. But yeah, see, this is probably why it's going to end up getting canceled, because it's this whole changing around of the character, and it has to fit modern proclivities and stuff like that. See, this is the thing. This is what studios apparently now are realizing, that all this kind of writing, all this kind of self-insertion, it's not working, and projects are being canceled, or like in Willow's case, the whole entire library is just basically put in the garbage because nobody wants to watch it anymore. So, you know,
they had so much confidence that it won't get any more views. They just scrubbed it from their systems. They're like, yeah, no one's coming back to this.
No, exactly.
I
Nobody's
need that
ever gonna
gigabyte
watch
of space.
Yeah, exactly. And you're right. Yes, Pat Wannabe. Yeah, boobs can smoosh. They can. So, you know, it's just a fact of life. So, and Tina, yeah, sometimes my tits are in the way, but squeezing past something, they squish a bit. Yes. See, there we go. This coming from a woman. So, thank you for the education.
The only time, and I will state this fact, the only
God.
time as a person who worked at a strip joint many years ago, sometimes you get the fake ones, they don't move. They can't squish at all. They're like rock, especially fresh after surgery. They're like rock melons. You could like bounce quarters off those things. They're scary. It's like, ow, geez, you can poke an eye out with those things. You know? But besides that, yeah, the natural ones squish. So, yeah.
Yeah. So you could probably crush coconuts with them then. Yeah, see, I didn't mind the other movie that came out a few years ago. Didn't mind that whatsoever, you know.
And she didn't even have big boobs.
So,
no, but we never made a thing of it. I liked her character. I enjoyed that one because it was so close to the game, so I was like, oh, I like it. And I wanted the other two games to be represented, but they never did. But no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
I wanted a sequel because they sequel baited so hard where she gets her pistols at the end. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
got her iconic guns.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I thought there was going to be a sequel, and I thought, oh, great, okay, they're going to continue, but no.
Yeah, and I didn't care about her boobs there. I mean, she was fine. It's like, but they didn't make it a thing, though. They just made her character good. I mean, she's not a battling woman either way. It's like, yeah, no, but they didn't make it a thing. Here, that's like, we have to desexualize her. They're making that a thing here.
Yeah,
so it's like, stop.
Thetazoid. I hate fake flotation devices. Well, not hate, but I like au naturel. Well, who doesn't? You know. So, Vince Womack. Oh God, anyone remember Madonna's cone tits bra thingy?
Well, that was way back. I was going in the 50s. They used to do that too. In the 50s, they'd have the bras.
Like Rita Repulsor from Power Rangers.
Yes. Oh my God.
Cone titties.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't forget that was the thing. Jeez. And Tina, yeah, I was genetically blessed by my mother, so they're real. There we go. Now we know a little bit more about you.
Got it from her mama. She got
And Boob
Raider. Hashtag Boob Raider. God. So, but yeah, no, I just want First of all, I don't want Phoebe Waller-Bridge near this. I don't want her near this. I don't want her to write this. I don't want McDonald to be any part of this. And I don't want them making a series like this. So, I want classic Tomb Raider. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
Here.
Yeah.
It's just so weird that she worked on Indiana Jones and she wanted the female Indiana Jones when it's like, did nobody tell her that like Laura Croft exists and she is the female Indiana Jones? And then she ends up getting this project after that. So she is working on the female Indiana Jones after she made a female Indiana Jones.
Well, that was the thing, because that news came out shortly after we knew that she was going to be in Indy 5, right? It's like, oh, okay, well, if she's in this, then Amazon just totally said, yeah, we want you to do a Tomb Raider thing because obviously you're in Indy 5. Well, just because you're in Indy 5 means absolutely nothing to give you any sort of clout to be writing and directing a Tomb Raider movie. And I mean, my God, let's face it this way. Yeah. First of all, Theta Zord, I want Aubrey Plaza to be Laura Croft or Olivia Munn. You know what? I wouldn't mind Olivia Munn. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd be all right with that. So, but no, this is also the thing about these producer, director, writers, certain actors or actresses when they're in certain movies, they always, for some odd reason, come out, oh, I was always a fan of this series or that series, only to find out later on they absolutely knew nothing about it, right? Like a certain guy that did a certain He-Man series, only to find out later on he never watched it in the first place. Yeah, right? Mr. Kevin Smith. So, because it was only found out that, I never really watched it as a kid, but then, later on we find out, he's going around series. Oh yeah, I loved it when I was a kid. It's like, well, earlier interviews said you never watched it, so you're bullshit.
He's not a fan of it, so
yeah, right.
I miss when he was fat. He was so much funnier and more talented.
He was.
But he became vegan,
that's what.
Yeah, he was getting unhealthy, but man, he used to make funny movies, and for me, anyways, personally, I just like the early stuff.
Don't diss Kevin Smith; he'll cry.
Yes. Sorry, a lot of roboting going on by a bunch of people today.
Oh God,
there's robots in the room.
But you know what? I when she said she was a big fan of the video game, I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
Wait, we're flashing.
Yeah, like say something that only a true fan would know.
Yeah.
Like reference a moment in the game. Talk about putting the butler in the freezer or something. That people used to do in the original games, like where you try to get the butler in the freezer.
See, I'm still a Kevin Smith fan. I grew up with his films.
I don't know. Clerks 3 was it for me. when he destroyed his own franchise.
I think StreamYard is dying.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But no, I always put the butler in the freezer too. So that was the fun part.
That man thought 2 heart attacks was funny, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was hilarious. But all right, fine, not a problem. But that's fine. I have no confidence that even if it does get made, it'll do well. We all know it's not going to happen. So, and hopefully Amazon wisens up and doesn't make it. So, and Al Nickerson, how's it going, dude? Len Wein gave a great discussion on writing. He had a great quote, which was a Hollywood producer's number one job is to keep his job. Exactly. That's right. I agree with that 100%. So, am I like bucking out, or can anybody hear me? Or is
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, good enough then.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
No, okay. Well, phew. So I thought it was me. And Tom, can you hear us now? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us,
Oh,
Tom?
I'm back. The room is roboting bad right now.
Oh, okay.
Everybody, I
Okay.
couldn't. I don't know if anybody else can. No, everything was roboting really bad. Like really bad. Like wow.
StreamYard is
I
turning
don't know
into
if
a
it was StreamYard
transformer.
or what.
That's what it was. Yeah. So and seeing how my StreamYard reset for some odd reason, I'm gonna have to bring up the commercial again because we're pretty much at that time where it's at the top of the hour and the commercial I had planned disappeared. So I'm gonna have to bring that up again because my computer hates me, or TELUS internet is really being a pain in the ass right now. So, seeing how it's on the top of the hour, we'll break for a commercial break and see what happens. As soon as this...
It's laundry day at Omega Mart. Save on name brands like Omega Point, now just $6.99. Plausible deniability, only $5.87. And done. No time for it? You're done. Just 2 for $10 or 3 for $7 when you spend $20 or more with a valid coupon. Limited to 1 coupon per customer. Price is good through December 12th. See in store for details. That's Omega Savings. That's Omega Mart.
Omega Mart. You have no idea what's in store for you.
And there you go. What a deal.
Omega
Okay.
Mart.
Hello, you guys there? Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
we're here. So you're still here. Nobody knows what's going on.
What the fuck?
I
I
know.
can't hear you
right?
guys.
Okay. Well, I can. certainly
Everything
hear
is
you.
crashing on you. Everything is dying.
Yeah, I know, right? Everything around me is just turning to Phoebe Waller-Bridge. So that's what's going on right
Everything's working here in America.
now. Okay. Well,
You
We're under a
Canadians and your
communist-
Canadian internet.
I know, right? I have to get that too. So I blame our current government. So yeah.
Blame Canada. Blame
Yeah.
Canada.
What
And
the
we
fuck
got-
is going on?
I don't know. I have a feeling
I got
something-
kicked.
I'm moving on up in the world.
I lost connection.
Actually,
with
believe
you
it or not,
guys.
the
I lost
internet
connection.
the internet here in
Yeah.
it's getting bad. No, internet can hear. Do you know little known fact? I can give some things here in St. John. We actually had some of the fastest internet in the world at one time, where Bill Gates wanted to buy into us, but it was at MBTel at the time, and they didn't want to sell because it was owned. So yeah, we actually do have super fast internet here. I got fiber optics myself, which is amazing for transfer speeds and everything. I rarely ever have problems. I think it's a StreamYard issue right now. For some reason, it's messing up for certain people. It's like because I can barely hear anything that people are saying off and on.
Yeah, I think there's some issues.
And
with
that
StreamYard.
commercial that show didn't really even play on my.
It's really, really weird.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, on to the. Okay. And let's see. Speaking of new articles and whatnot, and everything basically turned into crap because of Phoebe Waller-Bridge and everything else. That's
Yeah, just blame her.
yeah, exactly. So at this point, why not, right? Because she had everything to do with stuff going on at Marvel, and so was her little writer-director friend on top of that too. So as a lot of people know, there are plans for the next couple of Avengers movies. Avengers Secret Wars being one of them and stuff, and oh boy, I can't wait for that to happen. And see now Al's here, he can probably comment on this because it does have to do with comics as well. Excuse me. Let's see, the upcoming Avengers and Secret Wars film predictably is based on the modern comics. Well, imagine my shock. So why wouldn't we get the classic Secret Wars movie?
Exactly.
Yeah, because I forgot there was another Secret Wars series that was out like a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was true.
Yeah. Where what was it? Doom. Oh, what was it? Something about Dr. Doom and I think he beats somebody. I can't remember.
Yeah, it
who.
was something like. I mean, neither, man. So long
And he
since I read it.
yeah, and he reshapes the entire universe or something like that, and recreates another battle world or something weird. I don't
It
know.
was something like that.
Yeah. But I imagine this is how it's going to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. So I haven't the faintest idea. But Variety listed several modern comics from Marvel that appear to be serving as the basis for more upcoming movie adaptations rather than the old ones, because everything has to be the modern comics that have come out instead of relying on the more better classic stories that
Of course.
most fans actually remember. So because that would be a no-brainer, wouldn't it? I mean, it worked with Infinity War. You know.
Yep.
So, what was said in Variety, although it may be strange that Downey will not be playing Iron Man in the MCU in the new Avengers movie, there is some reasoning behind this decision based on past Marvel comics, namely, What If, Iron Man, Demon in Armor. Well, it was actually Demon in a Bottle, but if they're referring to the What If issue, I'm guessing that's it. In this story, Tony Stark and Victor Von Doom are good friends, but Doom creates a machine that swaps their minds, and Doom is inside Stark's body, and Stark is inside Doom's body. Oh God!
Freaky Friday.
This is Freaky Friday. They're ripping off another classic series. Oh my God, Appion, you're 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's Freaky Friday.
That's Freaky Friday.
But with
Oh my
superheroes.
God. Oh my Lord. I can't believe they're going to do this. Why? Exactly, Franco. Like,
Isn't Disney putting out a Freaky Friday 2 also? So they're going to do this?
I don't know if it's Freaky Friday 2 or is it Freaky Friday 3 at this point. I haven't the faintest idea. But
yeah,
no.
Friday 2 is going to come out in 25.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God. What the frick?
I'll have 2 body swap movies in rotation at the same time. That'll be neat.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I made a video on this exact same thing. Oh, jeez. God.
So original, so new, so fresh.
Oh,
So brave.
Yeah, this is so dumb. So then this would explain why we're getting Tony Stark as Doom. Well, then if that's the case, who's actually Doom, or who's going to be playing Tony Stark? Or, Iron Man? Does any of this make sense?
It'd be cool if it's Tom Cruise. Then we get Tom Cruise as Iron Man, and then we get Dr. Doom as Tony Stark.
You know what? I want this is what I want. And this is what I said like months ago, right? If they're bringing Doom into this, for the love of God, can you get somebody maybe with an Eastern European accent?
Yep. And actually have a real Doom.
Yeah. Have a real Doom, right? Like it was bad enough when they had what was that one from the Fox movies from that series that came out, Snips, or like this plastic surgery show, the guy that played Doom in that. Like I didn't like that. Yeah, that guy.
He just had like electric power.
Yeah. I don't know, somebody like Mads Mikkelsen or something like that to play Doom.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can do it.
And he's been in Marvel before. He was in Doctor Strange, so he's familiar.
Yeah.
Been around. Plus, yeah, he's a great actor.
Man.
He's got a great voice. Great look.
Yeah. He does. I mean, I liked it when he was a James Bond villain. He does look very villainy, So, but the article goes on, gee, this sounds almost like Dan Slott's switcheroo story for Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus. Oh God, yeah, that story. So, and there's even a cover from an Iron Man story co-written by Slott. at the top of the article, though it was originally written about 2010 by David Michelin, Bob Layton, and Graham Nolan. In a very ill-advised return to Marvel at the time, CBR reviewer, interestingly though, was disappointed in the story they put out. And if it's being used as a basis for another live action film, that's decidedly a mistake, no matter how well regarded the three creators used to be. These kind of film production choices would have to be symbolic on how laughable the reliance of stories published post 2000s become, while the storyline before that seem time that while the storylines before that time seem less and less interesting to the screenwriters, if at all. The post 2000 stories cited here also include let's see. Meanwhile, Robert Kirkman did a series, Marvel Team Up Stories 2004 to 2006, that may playing into a larger crossover of Marvel superheroes like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and others. Additionally, writer Jonathan Hickman wrote a series of Fantastic Four stories from 2009 to 2012 that concluded with his vision for a major crossover event in Secret Wars, which was released in 2015. Okay, so if none of you are familiar with this Dan Slott story of the switcheroo between Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus, I don't know if any of you guys on the panel here are familiar with that.
I think they did it in the animated
about.
series. I think there was an episode in the animated series of that happening.
Okay. Tom or Jason, you familiar with that?
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, for any people on the panel that aren't familiar with that story, it was a story that Dan Slott made, and I couldn't give two craps about Dan Slott as a writer. He craps, you know, him bragging that I did more She-Hulk stories than anybody else, and the She-Hulk story Disney show is just awesome, and I'm responsible for that. Well, then you're responsible for a buttload of crap that went out. This story was Dr. Octopus is dying and he wants to live. And to make a long story short, yeah, exactly, Al. Superior Spider-Man. That storyline. Where Dr. Octopus does a switcheroo with Spider-Man, and basically he's in Peter Parker's body and Parker is in Dr. Octopus's body, and he apparently dies. Like Peter dies in Dr. Octopus's body. And so, Otto in Parker's body ends up becoming the superior Spider-Man, right? Ends up getting his own, his own lab, and does everything far better than what Peter Parker could ever do, until somehow, some way, Peter Parker ends up gaining control of his own body again, or something like that. I thought the story was so silly. What was it? It ended up being that I think Dr. Octopus ends up being another Spider-Man in the future, or something weird. It was something so
a lot of weird
stupid.
Happening.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, what? Yeah, you just killed off Peter Parker, and now Dr. Octopus is now Spider-Man. Like, ugh.
It's like I liked the story, but it just became weird at the end.
It did. It's like he didn't know where to take us, and he needed to take it somewhere quick to kind of like wrap it all up.
Yeah, it was really a really rushed story. It's like it's just like it's so rushed. How are you gonna finish this? What are you gonna do with this in the end? Because Peter Parker has to come back and all that kind of stuff. But how are you gonna do that? How
he could have had it. He could have had it all be like Madam Web vision.
Yeah,
she like foresaw it, and then she's like, okay, this is what happens if you do this, and then she goes and stops it. So like they could have wrote it like that.
Yeah. And then I think he also breaks it off with MJ and Otto Spidey. I don't know, Superior Spider-Man Spidey ends up dating some sort of midget, and
so it's a lot of weird
I don't
stuff,
know. Oh, it was just so stupid. I'm like, what the heck is this? It's like Marvel does everything possible to try to keep Peter and MJ away from each other. It's like they don't want them to have like a happy life together or something like that. It's like really cringe. It is so dumb. And yeah, it's really stupid. And hey, Dark Helmet, how's it going? Nice to see you. Great that you're here. And yeah, and Doc Ock pushes off Lizard's jaw because Peter was always holding back. Yeah, right. That was another thing. It was just so dumb. Man, I hated that storyline so much. Let's see. Thetazoid, yeah, they did the same thing with Victor Von Doom when Tony Stark died and he tried to be a better Iron Man using a program. Tony left his essence. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. That basically Tony was like an AI or something like that.
It was something weird I did with this.
Like Ultron.
Yeah. Like, oh God. This is why I don't read Marvel comics nowadays. It's just so bad.
I don't blame you, man. I barely do it myself, so.
Oh yeah. I just read the new X-Men comics. Oh God. Anyway, I'll get into that later. So also notice how crossovers are alluded to Sloan's questions or objectively just to show how nobody in Hollywood cares the whole idea brought down by many shared comic universes in the past 40 years, ever since the original Secret Wars overseen by Jim Shooter was first published. And that was an awesome maxi series. On which note, curious, the latter event by Hickman emphasized here, but not the Shooter helmed original from 1984. And I guess it's not even that's not good enough for them. The faults of the company wide crossovers notwithstanding. See, this is Secret Wars. And this was such an awesome series. With the Beyonder. Yeah. You know, I couldn't put this down. And you know, you had the Beyonder, this thing from outside the Marvel universe that's, you know, trying to
where is Beyonder now? I've not heard about him lately in Marvel or anything, man.
No, right?
Like what happened with the character? What have
I
they done?
I have the faintest idea, but you know, you had bad guys versus good guys, you know, all on a planet, all duking it out. I mean, my God, you even had Galactus that was like almost gonna like absorb the entire world himself. It's where you end up getting Spider-Man, his black suit, right? And I mean, this was an awesome story. I loved it. So, but no, you can't have that. You can't have that.
You need to go to the modern comics now. That's what they do with mostly everything MCU is doing right now.
Yeah. And Al Nickerson, yeah, the Beyonder died in Secret Wars 2. Oh, no, apparently not. Because later on, they brought the Beyonder back somehow for some reason. Yeah, they did. And what was it? They made him even a little bit powered down or something like that. If memory serves me correct. So somehow they brought him back. I don't know why. It was just dumb. So, and yep, issue 8, the first appearance of the symbiote Spider-Man. So, but no, we can't take those issues when comics were actually good. Can't do that. So,
not allowed, man.
No, you're not allowed to do that because that means you would get views.
Yeah, they don't want reviews, you know.
No, you know, but I mean, it'd be so awesome. Get all the X-Men in there, get all the Avengers in there. You know, don't
team ups.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see team ups.
Yeah, like really legit good team ups that we haven't seen in years.
Oh man, dude, that'd be so awesome. But no, we can't have nice things anymore. So, but John Nolte at Breitbart addressed Marvel Studios allegedly dismissing activist producers from their division. To which it says, after a brutal post-Avengers Endgame era that saw Marvel Studios produce a few flops, that's put it mildly, the few, and lose its overall luster with fans, the Disney division appears to have learned its lesson. Banning in a comic says Marvel Studios has reportedly learned from their recent mistakes and cleaned house of any and all activist producers. I'm reluctantly optimistic on that statement, though.
I do not think they have learned at all, but
no, because we still have Phoebe Waller-Bridge wanting to do Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Because we still have that. God.
And we're still getting other stuff from MCU that's gonna be shit. So
I know, right? So, but unfortunately for now, this is just basically a rumor. And seeing how, we still have Pedro Pascal in the upcoming FF movie. It's hard to believe that they aren't still fumbling the ball, right? So there's a little bit of a proof that I don't know if they've actually learned from their mistakes whatsoever, because if they'd learned, they wouldn't be putting a person like Pedro Pascal with his mustache still as Reed Richards.
Yeah. You know who he looks like instead of Reed Richards? He looks like Pedro Pascal. He looks like he looks like Joel from The Last of Us. He looks like his character from Game of Thrones. He looks like
all the other ones. Yeah,
that's not Fantastic Four. Oh my God. He looks like the guy he was in Kingsman. He just looks the same every time. Unbearable talent.
You know, it's oh my God. It's kind of like Pedro Pascal. It's like, you know how Nick Nolte plays Nick Nolte in a Nick Nolte film? This is the exact same thing. It's like Pedro Pascal playing Pedro Pascal in a Pedro Pascal film. It's like he's mimicking Nick Nolte. Or no, not Nick Nolte. Who am I thinking? No, not Nick Nolte. Oh my God. I can't believe I just said Nick Nolte. Friggin' Nicolas Cage. I meant Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas freaking Cage.
Yeah. It's basically, Nicolas Cage in a Nicolas Cage movie playing Nicolas Cage. This is exactly the same thing. It's like Pedro Pascal playing Pedro Pascal in a Pedro Pascal movie. That's what it is. Because I can't see him anything as, other than Pedro Pascal.
None of us can.
In The Mandalorian, he's Pedro Pascal. And it's so easy, he can just phone it in and he doesn't even have to show up.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. The only time he looked different was in Wonder Woman in that movie. Woof. Woof.
Yeah, we actually shaved his mustache. That was about it. That was the only thing.
Hey, you see, he can shave it once in a while, right?
Yeah, when he feels like.
Well, yeah. Oh, and he smiled. Don't forget, he smiled in Wonder Woman 84. So that's why it looked a little bit different too. So
weird smiling with his bloody eye. You want to make a deal with me? Tell me you wish it.
God. Let me just take you by the hands and let me just give you everything that you want.
Wish for it.
Because I'm Pedro Pascal. I just wish you had a mustache. You'd look far more dashing in a mustache. Poof. It just appears out of nowhere. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now I feel complete. Now I'm more Pedro Pascal than ever. Because I got a stash. But so in any event, Marvel's movies aren't exactly a big deal any longer. Well, I can't imagine why. And the special effects laden live action movies are tiresome already. Yes, because how should I put it? Because the genius that was Quantumania made sure of that.
MODOK all day.
Like, I know.
MODOK is peak special effects, peak CGI.
I know, right? My God. There's nothing I like to see on a big screen than a small little ass. So,
Like that was so sad when I watched it in theaters, and like when MODOK popped up and the whole theater started laughing hysterically, like that was
Yeah.
not the reaction that should have happened.
yeah, I know, right? God. The little baby legs. You know what? Here's the thing. It worked in Deadpool 2, right? With
Mhm.
the little baby legs, because that's a joke. That's hilarious, right? He gets ripped in two by Juggernaut. You know, the joke is the little baby legs. That works, right? But that with MODOK, just no.
That was so
It's just-
stupid and whatever.
I still don't understand how he became a big head with little body. Like, I still don't get it. They tried to explain it in the movie, but I don't get it.
I don't think any of us do.
He kept getting smaller and smaller, and then he got a big head. What? I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, it just kept on shrinking, but his head didn't catch up. I don't know. It's just so
That was
stupid.
not, it wasn't MODOK at all, man. That's the problem.
No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Agatha all this time.
Mm.
So, yeah, and as mentioned before, the source material they're apparently relying on for the screenplays is some of the most overrated post 2000s publications. And if the writers can't develop standalone screenplays that aren't based on these post 2000 time wasters per se, they're not being very creative. Certainly, a team up of several superheroes can have potential in itself, but not if it's based on company-wide crossover so noticeably. Yeah, precisely. I think there's another thing here on top of that as well, right? Is that I think, and Al, if you're still in the chat, I'm going to pick your brain a little bit here. See, now we got a resident former Marvel DC comic creator guy. And I'm just going to play devil's advocate right here, okay? Now, the people that came up with some of these original stories, and hey, Sargameyer, nice to see you, bud. Sending a hearty hail from the writing and editing room. Nice to see you, dude. Great that you're here. I think that the reason why they're picking a lot of these post 2000 stories is that most of these writers, because, you know, we've talked about, for example, the Whisper Network before, and most of these people seem to be like, for lack of a better explanation, like super extreme lefties. Okay. Again, for lack of a better description. And I think that because, you know, you get certain royalties when you're in comics, if you're using characters that have been created by you, you know, you get paid certain royalties. If they happen to make it onto big screen, I mean, those royalties tend to kind of like carry on from that as well. And I think probably it goes the same way for writers as well that write certain stories. And I'm guessing that's probably the case, where some of these producers that want to produce, you know, these movies are supporting in some way some of these, and I hate using the term woke writers that have produced some of these recent stories. Like, you know, we seen it with She-Hulk with Dan Slott, right? And
Yep.
we seen what a crap fest that turned into with She-Hulk. And yet Dan Slott is like, you know, going ahead, bragging, oh yeah, I wrote the most stories of She-Hulk, and, you know, going online, bashing people just because they happen to be, you know, of a more right-leaning persuasion. I think this is basically, you know, like one hand trying to support the other kind of thing. And this is probably why they're not going for more older stories.
That
I don't
might
know.
be, man.
What do you guys think?
It might be. It might be.
Huh. I'm kind of wondering what the chat thinks about that. If if that might actually be a thing or not. Probably.
You never know these days. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
But we need
Because
to ask questions. That's what we need to ask questions of certain stuff and think, more open and open-minded on what's going on, why this is happening, and all this kind of stuff. So
don't ask questions. Just consume product and wait for next product.
Yeah. Because I mean, let's just put it this way. Taika Waititi with Time Bandits.
God.
Have you watched any of it?
I haven't watched any of it.
Did it come out?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's. I think it's out now.
It's out. It is out. Yeah.
It's been out for a month. It's been out.
Oh, it's been out for a month. Okay, but
nobody's talking about it.
No, and nobody's talking about it, right? Why? Because
nobody wants to see it.
I haven't seen nobody reviewing it. Nothing.
No, nobody.
YouTubers don't even want to touch that shit.
No, nobody wants to look at it. Why? Because just like it's like, well, I just want to reinvent it or something like that, or bring more of a modern context into it, or or whatever his lame ass excuse is. It's just it doesn't work. Nobody wants this bull crap. Everybody wants, everybody's more familiar, especially like people like us, right? That have more than likely read more of the classic stories, like say from because we get a full range of people that are in this chat, for example, that are, I'm gonna say, anywhere between let's say in their 20s to probably like maybe up to their almost maybe late 50s, or maybe even 60s. I'm not sure. But let's say we get a wide demographic of people that have probably read a lot of these classic Marvel stories, right? Because, they were decent then. And most people are more than likely familiar with those kind of stories. And probably just don't want to read any of the garbage that's out because it's just bad writing. It's just bad, right? And they want to see like more classic characters. They don't want any of this kind of woke bull crap that's into it. They don't want any gender swapping. They don't want any identity politics. They don't want writers inserting themselves into stuff like this. They just want good comic fun. And this is why it's just failing. But I could be wrong. I don't know. So, but that's just me.
I love the team ups that happened in Deadpool and Wolverine. Those were some cool team ups.
Oh yeah, big time. Love it. And that's more of what I want to see. So
yes, please.
But
more of that.
Man. Oh, and look at this. Wow. I just happened to bring up his name. And this happened to pop up.
When you mentioned the show, I forgot it existed. Like we've talked about it multiple times.
Yes, right?
I forgot it existed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I forgot about it too, man.
Yeah, to work in Hollywood, you have to be part of the club. Exactly. Yeah, we ain't in the club. Also, sadly, many of the woke creators in comics see comics as a stepping stone into Hollywood. Yeah, precisely it, right? Because if I can write the most stupidest story that has to include any of the ABCs of DEI, then I'll get into Hollywood. Exactly. And that's why we're in the mess that we're in right
Bunch
now.
of future Kathleen Kennedys.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's what we need. An army of them.
But yeah, exactly. I forgot this was the thing until this actually popped up in my feed. So speaking of this boil on the ass of humanity,
I wonder what its IMDb rating is. I'm gonna look.
Okay.
What do you think? What are your guesses? What do you think its rating is out of 10?
I'm gonna say because there's obviously some idiots out there that actually liked it. I'm gonna say 3 out of 10.
It's higher than that.
What?
It has a 6.0 out of 10.
What?
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
That's crazy though.
Damn.
Wow.
Here we go.
That
Taika
is crazy.
Waititi strikes again. Oh my god. So Taika Waititi says his goal with Time Bandits TV series was to reinvent it a bit and bring it into a bit of a more modern context. Oh my god, no! I'm so sick and tired of this guy. And I'm wondering
Same
why
here.
banning the comics friggin' just can't fix up their website. Jeez. But what is it? Okay, what does it have to say? Oh my god, because like Appion, I forgot this was a thing. So according to series creator and showrunner Taika Waititi, God, don't call him a series creator. Oh Lord, please don't say that.
He's far from a serious
He's
creator.
literally a bandit.
Yeah. Taika Waititi, the reason for the deviation between the original Time Bandits film and his Apple outing lies in the simple fact that he approached the project with the intent to reinvent the IP for modern audiences. Oh, God. And he just has to self-insert and just play God in this freaking series. Oh, my God.
And he calls it the Supreme Being, too.
I know.
That's the name of the God character.
God.
Supreme Being. Like Leeloo Dallas from Fifth Element. Supreme Being.
He's the opposite of a creator. Exactly. He's more like the destroyer. He's literally the destroyer of worlds. If anything,
he's a filmmaker who doesn't care about what he does. Like if he does mistakes, he doesn't care.
Oh God! If anything, he should be the destroyer of worlds. He should be the devil in this. Jeez. So the widely panned filmmaker offered his insight into his latest work during a recent series-centric interview given to Collider's Christina Radish. Oh God, this should be hilarious. Asked by his host as to how the decision came to make this series a collaboration between himself and Flight of the Conchords member Jermaine Clement, who I love Flight of the Conchords. These guys are hilarious. Rather than a completely solo project, the Thor Love and Thunder director recalled, "I love working with Jermaine. He's my best bud." Oh God, no. We've done a lot of stuff together, and we did it with In-Betweeners writer Leon Morris, another good friend of ours. We are all pretty much the same age. We grew up with Monty Python and all these other great British comedies and American comedies. Our sensibilities are all very familiar. God, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Oh, okay. We did a lot of work on and what we do in The Shadows, the movie and also the TV show. He continued, Apple and Paramount said, "Do you want to adapt this into a TV show?" And they were the first people I thought of. We just collaborated that way. It was a real honor to be asked to even do that in the first place. Oh my God. This is why Paramount is also losing money and people and laying off people like crazy.
Yep.
And welcome back, Tom.
Hey, Tommy.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, dude.
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using my phone. My computer's messing up, so I'm on my phone with you guys in my headset. So
okay, no problem.
This is actually better. It's actually pretty sweet. So
let's see. Who was the Flight of the Conchords manager? Melvin. Oh God, I'm trying to remember what his name was. Damn, I forget. But I did like this series, but God, Taika, I want to bitch slap you into eternity. Excuse the language. So,
but he's a shit guy, shit creator, and I don't like what he's doing or anything like that.
Yeah. Because, like Appion said even earlier before, it's like Appion can see into the future, right? It's like, like with Thor Love and Thunder, just basically stripping him naked, and there was like absolutely no outrage whatsoever. And sure, it's supposed to be a funny bit, but did it really have to be done?
I mean, if you think about the scene, it's even more insulting. Literally, Valkyrie and Natalie Portman are sitting there eating popcorn while it's happening too. Like,
yeah,
oh
I know. And Snorted Poop is Taika Waititi is mercifully free of the ravages of intelligence. Yes, this is true. 100%.
He doesn't have range. He's a rock. I'm a rock. I'm the talking rock over here. Hello. I'm a talking rock.
I suspect this is why we shouldn't hire anybody from New Zealand.
Don't tell Carla that.
You tell Carla that. No. It's,
and on all New Zealanders.
Carla's the only person I like.
She's the exception.
So, yes. Theta Sword. Yeah, it's Murray. I knew it started with an M. Yeah, Murray. Oh God. He's the ambassador to New Zealand. I thought that was funny. God. But yeah, Taika should have played this guy, and Jermaine should have actually probably played the Supreme Being. See, that would have made more sense.
Yeah, right.
In this series,
I would actually agree with that. Yeah,
yeah. It does. It just makes more sense. But to this end, turn the topic of the Time Bandits series origins. Waititi then noted that between himself, Clement, and Morris, right from the start, he says, we decided not to try to make a carbon copy of the film because that exists as its own thing for those fans and wanted to reinvent it a bit and bring it into a bit more of a modern context.
He said the magic words. He said the thing.
Yeah.
He said the thing. Say the thing. Do it. He said the original was quite dark. Yeah, right? It
that
was.
ending though.
Exploding
parents, anyone?
Yeah, right? I was kind of okay with that.
It was
but this version,
so random.
Right?
They just explode
out of nowhere, just boom. It's like what? And now he's
spoiler. If you haven't seen Time Bandits, I just spoiled the ending for you. Sorry.
Now you'll have to watch the Waititi version.
I don't think he has the balls to end it like that.
Oh God!
Anywhere near that dark of an ending. No chance.
I hope he does, and then gets banned from Hollywood forever.
Like, wouldn't it be funny if the kid explodes instead of the parents? Like the parents are looking at the kid, and so he reverses it, subverts your expectation. You thought they were gonna blow up. Got him.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's right. Because it seems like most of Hollywood just hates kids. So to keep it in a bit more of a modern context, the exploding kid. Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. But this version is probably a bit more accessible to families in 2024. well, the kid does look a bit geeky, and I think he's a bit of a ginger, so maybe he does explode at the end. I don't know. I haven't seen this series yet.
Right? He's out in the sun too long.
Yeah. He's like a vampire.
Yeah.
My God. The sun, it burns. Oh my God. Theta Zord, I forgot about that ending. It's like 2 decades since I saw Time Bandits.
It's such a bizarre ending, Theta Zord. Like, you think the movie's just gonna go off on a happy ending? Nope.
Oh God. I know. It's like, try to explain that ending to me. Like, why? Yeah. Just, why?
It's like Monty Python now for something completely different.
Yeah. You remember the ending, Tom?
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
I just couldn't get it as a kid. It's like, okay, he's back home. Great. Okay, super. Happy ending. Parents blow up. It's like, what?
Yeah. And the fact that nobody notices, like they're all just moving around like nothing just happened. I'm like, what?
Yeah, right.
And then Sean Connery's the fireman. So was he? What? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Was he hallucinating the whole thing? Because there's the characters are in real life, kind of like Wizard of Oz, how the neighbor lady was the witch. Like, what is going on?
No, it doesn't. Well, I think this is the work of Dr. No. So,
Yeah, he's like, oh, son, you're lucky I saved you from that fire. Your parents not so lucky.
Well, Vince Womack says, well, quite a few of them like kids and just not in the legal way. Yeah, that's true. That's probably why the kid in this more modern release, probably why he does explode, maybe if he does. So I'd love to see that happen. Make it happen. So
apparently the show hasn't ended yet. The final 2 episodes come out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering if I'm going to watch it. I wonder if I want to do that to myself.
God, I don't know why, but as it seems, the financial fates would have it that Waititi has more plans to reinvent the Terry Gilliam original story, as according to him, he and Clement are actively mapping out a season 2. Oh my God! They're gonna
mapping out. You get it? Mapping out, because there's a map in the story.
Oh my God!
On
the map, on the map.
No, let's hope it goes. Let's be honest. Let's hope it goes the way of the Acolyte, and we all know what just happened to that.
Oh
so,
man, yeah. Oh, geez.
No more season 2.
Yeah.
So, yay. Let's. Yeah.
So Waititi goes on to say, yeah. It depends on whether people watch it and like it. Oh well, your hopes are
That's
up, aren't
usually
they?
how it works.
Yeah. And whether it's financially worth it for Apple to make another one, admitted the director.
Well, I'm so glad he told us that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you know that if something makes money and people like it, we might make another one? Just saying. Could be. Could possibly happen.
Well, no, a couple of months into it, but we are writing it at the moment. And yeah, there are more places and more characters and more guest stars and more costumes and all those things. Oh, yeah. Because
you can play with all of time, obviously. There's
that's what you kind of do when you make a season 2. You bring more people into it. Duh.
Yeah.
Oh my
thousands of years of history. We have other characters we could go to. No shit.
Yeah. Next they'll probably bring in more guest stars from Friends or something like that. I don't know. So in season 2 of Time Bandits, Joey Tribbiani makes a guest appearance.
They go to Leprechaun World and Jennifer Aniston's there fighting Warwick Davis.
See there, I'm sorry, but that image right there, that's my Time Bandit. That's my Time Bandit right there.
Yep.
Exactly.
And those guys were incredible actors as well. Like they
they were awesome. Yeah. 100%.
Oh, that's right, Franco. Yeah, the house burned down too, so Kevin is homeless and an orphan. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And then he becomes Batman. And he hates fires. Fires.
Oh God. He becomes British Batman.
Yeah. He has like a fire hose. He has like instead of a Batmobile, it's a bat like fire truck.
I'm fireman.
Fire department doesn't work fast enough for me.
Oh,
take it into my own hands.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're gonna have the cast of Friends show up, except for Chandler. So that makes me sad.
No Matthew Perry.
Yeah, but yeah. So apparently now it's streaming on Apple Plus. So people, if you want a season 2, you got to go out and watch that show and see how much of not Time Bandits it is.
They steal Ross's sandwich. Like they sneak into Friends timeline and they steal his sandwich. My sandwich! We get like a whole
my God.
Ross yelling about fucking sandwich.
If there is a season 2, I want somebody to give Phoebe like a smelly cat.
Oh yeah, smelly cat. She sings about it.
Smelly cat. Oh God.
She has a twin sister. She needs to have a twin sister in season 2, just like in Friends.
She
Ursula.
Yeah. She needs a guitar and a smelly cat. And then you find
you gotta have Joey. You gotta have Matt LeBlanc in there somewhere. How you doing?
Yeah.
How you Time Bandits doing? How you doing? He teaches the Time Bandits how to say that. So the time bandits start using that when they come up to people. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey,
How you doing?
hey, yo, oh, hey. What?
Hey,
God.
hey, oi.
It's like his look right now. How you doing? I'm the supreme being. Hey, yo, oh, hey.
Oi, mate.
I can't stand this guy. I just cannot stand this guy. Everything that he does, it turns into like one stupid joke after another. You know, it does. With the exception of I don't want to I kind of want to say Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, because he didn't write it.
Yeah.
That's why they had to rein his ass in. Then they gave him full creative control, and then Love and Thunder happened.
Yeah. They
let that monster loose.
I know there was a couple of jokes in there, which I get the feeling it was, Waititi, but yeah, and I know it wasn't written by him, but
no, he definitely had his stamp on some scenes, though. I totally know what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
some of
yeah.
the jokes.
But oh god, crap. But yeah, Matthew Perry invented sarcasm. Apparently, Norm Macdonald said he called it Matt speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that. I can totally agree with that. So, and have any of you seen Brazil? No, I don't. No, I've never heard of this.
I mean, I know the place. Is it a show or a film?
Yeah, I haven't the faintest idea.
On a side note,
yeah, by Terry Gilliam. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Has Robert De Niro in it.
Oh,
Ian Holmes in it. Oh shit, I might have to check this movie out.
Yeah,
sci-fi.
On a side note, you haven't played it.
1985 black comedy, sci-fi. Interesting.
Yeah, what's that, Tom?
I was going to say, does anybody remember where Matthew Perry is from? Since you haven't played a certain game in a while.
He's Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
He's 100% Canadian. That's right. I'm gonna have to bring that back.
Sadly, there's going a lot about him right now, but we won't go into that. But yeah, there's something about his death that's more coming out about it. It's kind of scary, but yeah.
See, now I can't use Matthew Perry though because now Appian knows he's Canadian. So damn it.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many of us. There's so many.
But oh my god, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I will check this out and just see how. I don't know. No, see, that's the thing. I try to avoid all these bad shows. That stupid friggin' look on his face. Oh my god, I just want to throttle the guy. It just looks so.
You don't want to spend 10 hours in his world.
No,
you don't have 10 hours to spare.
No. Because I got more important things to do right now.
I might watch the first episode and see how bad.
Okay.
And
Or maybe because I don't want to give it any views, maybe I'll just download it from somewhere.
Dude, that's all I ever do with those. I'm not giving them anything. No.
Oh my god. In one of the episode descriptions, it says the bandits cross paths with Casanova and the Earl of Sandwich.
Oh god.
My sandwich!
Oh jeez. He's gonna do it. He's God.
Maybe there will be some Friends jokes in there.
Yeah, there's gotta be. There would have to be, I would think. But then again, this is Taika Waititi, and he probably doesn't think about that. So I don't know. But anyway, see now, 2 hours just kind of fly right by that quick. It's just kind of amazing. We're just gonna give the stage to everyone here. Appion, do you got anything you want to pitch, dude?
Okay. Yeah, two guys talking. We just came out with the House of the Dragon video. We're gonna do a Rings of Power season 1 discussion before season 2 drops, and then we're gonna cover that episode by episode over there. And then on my channel every Sunday, Legend of the Seeker watch parties until we finish season 2 of that. Every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time on this channel here. And then, yeah, Other than that, we're going to do more of the Hill that I Die On series. We did the Prince of Persia with Carla, and it worked pretty well. So if anybody has movies that they want to like promote, defend on that series, because it's basically like not like super popular movies that like everybody loves already, but like, you know, just like guilty pleasure movies or movies you like, kind of what we're doing. So and that's it.
Thank you. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, wow. I didn't realize this was already 2 hours either. Yeah, I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Jason, you got anything you want to pitch, dude?
This week on Thursday, of course, our main show, The Beyond, where we talk about pop culture and other stuff, of course. So that's what we're gonna do on Thursday. And also on Friday, I will be here again, of course, like most of the time. And Saturday, it will finally be Skullcast with me and Tom. Since we didn't get to do that last time because I was unfortunately busy helping DJing and do some music work. And then next week, I'm gonna be on a little vacation from YouTube and relax and do some, real life stuff and take a little break. We need a break sometimes, so that's what I'm gonna do. And other than that, and not much actually, other than those things. So thank you again. As I always say before we wrap up, just remember life's too short, make the most of it. And we on this panel, we love you, we appreciate you, and none of us would have been here today if it wasn't for all of you guys out there. So thank you so much for the inspiration and love.
There we go. And Tom, who's definitely trying hard to stay relevant on this channel.
Hey, what the? Listen here. It's because I'm talking from my phone right now. My LG. This is actually my backup phone. It's not even my actual phone anymore, but I have Wi-Fi. So, yay. What am I doing? Finishing the book this week. Thank damn. Oh, it's been a praying process trying to deal with people that said they're going to do one thing and they don't. So I did it all myself. And hopefully I'm just doing the bleeds, as you know, as a graphic designer. But again, turns out I don't need to. So now we're just going to put it together. And I'm just waiting on the last page. The last page I had a quote, but I wanted to add to it about mental health because like I said, so I'm waiting to hear back from some people in the health field. I want to get their opinion on it. And then once that's done, then I can get everything done, PDF it, put it together as a package, and then start putting it on Amazon, and you can advertise it all around the world. Looking to finish a vlog. I'm actually editing. Maybe that's how my computer was messing because it was doing too much. I need a new PC, let's be honest. Big time. But it's getting out my third vlog, which is going to be the Container Village and Germain Street. You probably know that street very well, good sir. It's a very fancy street. You guys will see some of the great architecture in the city. And yeah, that's about it. Really, just keeping busy. I've got so much, and I got my fingers in many pies. I'm doing so much. The vlog seems to be taking off with a lot of people. The book is coming out here very soon. Then I'm going to concentrate on my black and white photo book, which if that turns out, I'm then going to do one of other cities like Fredericton, Moncton, and then expanding from there. But we'll wait and see. So I'm just keeping busy. I'm just trying to make money and trying to survive. Especially when you lose a lot of weight, you need no new clothes. It's like, crap, nothing fits anymore. But, but yeah, and we'll just wait and see. And hopefully I can make money because there's a lot of things I got to do too. So, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, and I want to encourage everybody, take a look at Tom's walkabouts because they are actually quite good. I mean, if any of you guys ever want to take a little bit of an interest of, looking at other parts of the world and, especially where I'm partially from and where Tom is, Tom actually shows quite a few good places in and around St. John. And if you're kind of interested, take a look at them because they're actually quite good. They are quite good.
Well, this one here, the one I'm actually editing at the moment, I go, like I said, Germain Street, which has some beautiful, beautiful houses. If anybody ever watched sitcoms, you see these big fancy buildings. That's why a lot of people want to start filming here and why we're so popular, because the buildings and the architecture is very requested. Some art galleries, some restaurants, and there was actually an event going on in King Square at the moment. So there was artists. So I kind of caught that while I was there, and I did a little bit of mental health talk at the end. And then I end up like, okay, let's add another section, which I walked around a little bit of the South End, some of the old architecture. So I bounced around. And
Yep.
then I'm looking this Saturday, we have a thing called the Moonlight Bazaar where they close off streets and they have street parties at night. And I'm going to film that this coming Saturday. So
Nice. Yeah, because here's the thing, chat. St. John is essentially Canada's first incorporated city.
oldest incorporated city. Yeah.
Yep. So
Yep.
if you want a little bit of a looky-loo of what's going on, and for one of Canada's first cities, check it out. So that being said, on top of that too, if you guys take a look at also the description, we are also trying to help Al and plug his comic out there that's out right now. And Sword of Eden and Sword of Eden 2, or as it's popularly more known as Sword of Eden Shinobi, which is out right now. So if you want to go ahead and take a look and get yourself a good comic and a good read and enjoy some fantastic artwork, then go ahead and pick up Sword of Eden by Al Nickerson, and he's really working hard at issue 3, which is going to be called Vampire. So you'll see a Nosferatu in there somewhere. So
I've seen the images actually, and they look amazing. It's like, oh,
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fun. Oh, and then you're going to get more. Well, yeah, no, I'm going to wait until I say more about one particular character. Granted, that's in the second issue, so you're going to have to find out for yourself. So there's that. So if you go into the description, go get yourself a comic book by Al Nickerson. So it's a really awesome, fun read. It really, really is. And then on top of that, if you feel that you want to go ahead and get yourself a subscription over at Flip City, then go ahead and do so. And if you use the coupon code CRC, you get 10% off for a whole entire year of Flip City magazine on top of that there, and enjoy yourself a good fun read on top of that. So Flip City magazine and Al Nickerson. So that's it for the show. So and guys, I also don't say this often enough. I God, this sounds so cliche saying this, but my family and I could use your God, I can't believe I'm saying this phrase, thoughts and prayers. Oh God, that sounds so cringe saying it, but I could use your thoughts and prayers. Because I'm really trying hard to find a job. Tomorrow got a couple of interviews lined up. So I could use your not thoughts and prayers. No, not that. So definitely not that. Just prayers maybe at that point.
Thoughts and players.
Thoughts and players, yeah. So just if you guys can keep me up in your prayers. Hoping for a good job that's hopefully coming up soon with a couple of people. Because I really do need something. Also on top of that, if any of you guys out there could use a freelance designer such as myself, then down there on the ticker down below, there's an email address, which is mine. Go ahead and give me a email if you want, if you have any plans or any designs that you need done. Also,
let me step in here. I don't mean to step on you. I'm going to advertise for you. A fellow graphic designer, this man is very talented. I am a trained graphic designer myself, so go to him. Seriously, if you guys need any work done, advertising, posters, album cover, you name it, this is the man to go to. He knows what he's doing. He's very talented. You want to check him out. And don't forget to also help him, because hopefully someday we don't need to do jobs. Make this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with other people out there. Grow this channel where he doesn't have to worry about that kind of thing. So come on, everybody. We can do this. This is a great community of people. Let's help this grow.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't say it better myself. And I probably couldn't have. So there you go. So, so if... by
the way, I'm saying it in my vlogs now. You probably heard it. It's like, damn it. I
know, right?
I had to.
So if any of you people are on a budget, I'm willing to help you guys out. If you want to help me out, then it's kind of copacetic that way. And yeah, that's what I do. That's my niche, as it were. So, oh my God! See now, damn it! See now, I can't stop saying that. Now
I know you'll catch yourself saying it. I know.
I know. I just got now. I'm trying to find a substitute for so, and I feel like
We went most of the show
yeah.
without saying so. Or did we? Or did we just say it not?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's probably it, partially. Anyway, guys, we will see you, if not sooner. I'll try to get a member stream together, see if we can do something like that, as I'm trying to avoid a certain word right now, and trying very hard to do that right now. And
before you go, will you be on tonight's show as well?
More than likely, if I can, I will probably be on Rancor Steve's channel later on.
Manorama.
So if you want to, dang it, I said it. If you want to check out Rancor Steve's channel, Manorama, go ahead and check it out tonight. Later on tonight for Manorama, which is going on, which Vince Womack, thank you very much, has put up the YouTube channel for Rancor Steve.
Every is a show.
I know.
You ain't fooling nobody.
No, I know. I'm not fooling anyone. Dang it.
So
I love it.
That's my next T-shirt design. I was thinking about this. Last night. It's like, you know what? I should probably do like maybe a couple of new T-shirt designs. Because I got on my shop. I got the Comic Relief Crusaders channel. T-shirts, and if you want one, go ahead and buy one. And I'm thinking about doing maybe a couple of others, because Appion, whenever he comes on, he's like, coleslaw is ready. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a T-shirt of that. And then Tom, seeing how he just had to just bring in so, I'm thinking about doing something like that, and a T-shirt is not just
so.
Yeah,
Macho Man with a plate of coleslaw in his hand.
Exactly.
Coleslaw is ready.
Coleslaw is ready. And then
I didn't even know that one.
I know. And then for Pop Culture Republic, something having to do with like least amount of effort. I'm still working on that. Minimal effort. And then we'll just have to work out something with Jason and figure out what his popular saying is on top of that. So get to work, Jason. So
am I popular what? My popular saying what? It's fuck.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that, but that's so generic. You have to be more creative.
But I'm Norwegian. That's my thing.
Okay, right. So it'll be something IKEA related. Anyway, guys, so we will see you.
Sweden. That's Sweden.
I know.
Sweden, man. I am generic, man. That's why the fuck is the most important word.
So we will hopefully see you guys on Friday if things work out. And so to everyone out there, we will catch you all later. Thank you for being a part of the show. Hit the like button on the way out. And if you can, spread the show around because it really helps me out. Join these people's fine shows on top of that as well. I'm sure they would be happy to see you if you subscribe and partake in their lunacy. And to everybody out there,
be excellent to each other and